Ladies and gentlemen, we're in the light welterweight division for a contest of 6 3-minute rounds. Firstly, introducing in the blue corner, wearing the grey trunks trimmed with black and red. He hails from Spain, weighing at 9 stone 11 pound, and comes to the ring with a 9-fight record of 8 wins and 1 loss. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting David Martin Campillo. And across the ring in the red corner, wearing the black trunks trimmed with pink, he weighed in at 9 stone 13 pound, undefeated as a professional in 12 contests. Ladies and gentlemen, from the steel city of Sheffield, it's Scott Jenkins. Timekeeper at the bell, Mr. Colin Roberts. The referee in charge of the action, Mr. Howard Foster. And this is 6 3-minute rounds.
Okay, you both know the rules. Keep it clean, break straight away when told. Both watch your heads. Good luck to you both. Touch gloves. Good luck, lads.
Seconds out, round 1.
Scott Jenkins, physically the bigger guy. Sheffield born, now living in Derbyshire in Chesterfield, and a product of the St Michael's Amateur Boxing Club in Chesterfield. As you heard, undefeated in his 12 fights. He's got those 6 stoppage wins. This is his first 8-rounder. Campillo, who lost on his pro debut in February, had a points win against Franklin Varela, who keen fans might remember went in with Scott Quigg a few years ago. Not a big puncher, Campillo, and Jenkins, as I said earlier, he really does like to mix it, likes to trade.
Yeah, he's come out with a lot of intent, hasn't he, Jenkins, on the front foot straight away. Keep his hands up nice and high.
Supports Sheffield Wednesday as well. They got turned over by Bolton Wanderers earlier on. Maybe wanting to make up here.
Nice little combination there of Jenkins, just feinting the jab, coming around with the left hook, now right hand to follow through.
Can get caught, Jenkins, but he's certainly got title ambitions, and he wants to be getting through to the sort of level where he's going to be contending for area titles before too long. Scotty Cardle, currently the Central Area champion. That would be one possible target for him.
I think Jenkins is boxing well. It's a good right hand from him there. Now, he's come out aggressive, but he's not overcommitting himself.
There's that right hand from Campillo. It's clipping Jenkins. Can get his hand back up.
No, well, Campillo's just trying to counter, isn't he? Sitting on the back foot. But to Jenkins' credit, he's throwing his punches and then he's taking half a step back, just having a look. Just maybe he's just focused a little bit on the body shot with that left hook for Jenkins.
Campillo only with the 1 stoppage win. Wants to have the ring nickname Iron, but he's certainly not a big puncher. That's good from Jenkins, and you hear his supporters straight away reacting, and the crowd and the corner liking that attack.
Yeah, it was again, wasn't it? Just feinting the jab, coming on with the wide left hook. Boxing very well. Good start.
Well, he's boxed nicely in this opening round, just caught though in the closing seconds. Referee Howard Foster getting the close-up view. He's the one who's going to be scoring this, assuming it goes the distance. And that's a nice opening round by and large for Scott Jenkins.
Yeah, good positive start, came out on the front foot but didn't overcommit himself. Feinting with the jab, coming on with the left hook, landed with some good right hands, kept his hands up nice and high and boxed very well.
And here's some of the action from that opening round.
Well, that was it, was it? That was the feint and the jab, just whipping that left hook over the top.
And there's the attack in the closing seconds, which got the little buzz of acclaim both from the crowd and the corner.
Just a little feint down for the left hook for the body, I think. for Jenkins, but apart from that, boxing very, very well.
Grant Smith working in the corner with Scott Jenkins, and there's Campillo with some impressive tattoos.
Do you think Scott Jenkins has a little bit of a Gary Lockett look about him?
I see what you mean.
Seconds out, round 2.
So into the second round of this 8-rounder. And Scott Jenkins, a nice opening round, clearly got the first round in the bag.
Better from Campillo there.
I was going to say, a couple of decent counters. His punches go quite nicely, the Spaniard.
Yeah, Campillo, you know, I think he's a fluent puncher, just waiting too long to get off. That's good from Jenkins. Let's double up that jab.
I think I said it was an 8-rounder, I beg your pardon. This one being contested over 6 rounds. Originally was planned to be an 8-rounder, but it's just over the 6. Again, nice body shots from Campillo, but he hasn't got that weight of punch to get Jenkins onto the back foot, seemingly.
No, it's a fast flurries from Campillo. He just when Jenkins overcommits.
Keep it down. Box on.
Hart Foster telling Scott Jenkins' corner to quieten down. The corner perhaps like a bit more noise from the crowd, then they could say what they like.
Good right hand there from Campillo. Again, Jenkins just bring that left hand to the chest. Just needs to stay focused, still boxing well.
Let that right hand go nicely, solid look about that.
Just standing up a little bit too tall, Jenkins. After he throws the punches, he lets his hands go well, but just stands up a little bit too tall after.
Almost has the look of setting his punches off and making the big attack and then admiring his work, giving the guy a chance to fire back.
Yeah, he just stands up a little bit too high, gives Campillo a chance to flurry back. But all the quality is coming from Scott Jenkins. Nice little fast hands there from Jenkins.
Cute little left hook though from Campillo. There, right again underneath the guard. Campillo just getting a little bit more success in the second half of this second round.
Yeah, he landed with a good right hand there, Campillo. Yeah, Jenkins needs to go back to relaxing a little bit more, let his hands flow. Just loading up, I think, a little bit too much. Good shot.
Campillo making a tussle of it though. Much closer round than the opener, this one. Jenkins still doing enough though to take it though, Barry.
Oh yeah, definitely a Jenkins roll. And again, as you probably said, just admiring his work a little bit after he lets his hands go and getting caught, stood up a little bit too straight, but apart from that, he's boxing well.
Just working with the iron on that little graze, just making sure there's no real swelling developing underneath the right eye. Just a little bit static after some of those big attacks in the second round, allowing Campillo to counter quite successfully on occasion.
Yeah, you know, I think because Campillo's not committing too much, then Jenkins is making all the play, which is fair enough. So sometimes being aggressive, you tend to sort of stand your ground after you let your hands go. So just a little bit more head movement from him, just a little bit more awareness after he throws his punches. But when he lets his hands go, Jenkins, he looks looking good and boxing well, and I got him 2 rounds up clearly.
Third round then. Jenkins with 2 already in the bag, at least on Barry Jones's card. body shot inside there from Jenkins, good left hand. And when they get to close quarters like that, although Campillo's letting his punches go, you get the impression that the physically stronger guy is the Chesterfield man, Jenkins.
Yeah, and all the quality of the shot is with Jenkins. Just doing well to get Campillo on the ropes. Just needed just a little step to the side when he let his hands go, just to make an angle for the body shots.
Campillo trying to keep that tight defence. But he didn't manage to block that one. Solid right hand from Jenkins, who's going to work here. Left hook as well, finds its way through. And another chopping right hand. Campillo forced back onto the ropes, but too badly affected by that. And you can perhaps hear the corner in the background suggesting to Jenkins that when he gets him into trouble, throw the uppercut.
It was all good work from Jenkins there. The awareness of his distance as well. And again, working well.
Stop. What's that? Okay?
Anxious to get inside close and get the pressure on. Jenkins' head coming into the face of Campillo. Very much the shorter man, the Spaniard. And a clumping right hand. Good body shots, two real good power shots. Campillo takes them well and tries to fire back off the ropes.
Just needs to step that right foot across there, Jenkins. Open up for the left hook to the body. Both landing with right hands there, but I think Jenkins is with a heavier shot.
Campillo's not really been moved yet, though. Although the shots have landed clean, he's not been any real trouble.
No, I think Scott's just a little bit too close, just smothering his work. He's not able to get much power on the shots. That's a good right hand, though, there from Jenkins.
When he gets inside, presumably that's where the corner wanted to be throwing more uppercuts. Work better inside, more effectively.
When he relaxes, he lets his hands go, much more effective.
And in his 13th pro fight, Scott Jenkins. Good entertaining round. You got the feeling that again was one for the home fighter.
Yeah, most definitely. That was a clear round for me for Jenkins. I think he worked Campillo over slightly, to be fair. And the work rate, the pressure he's putting on Campillo is immense. He threw a lot of punches in that round, Jenkins.
One of those chopping right hands.
Just when he relaxes and just lets his hands go. And the distance of the judgment, the distance was good from Jenkins there. Just stepping out half a step, making Campillo miss.
Anxious to impress. Perhaps just that little bit too anxious.
I think he's boxing well. I can't really make much fault with him. He's smothering his work a little bit, but apart from that, I think he's boxing very, very well.
Well, he's got 3 rounds out of 3 into the second half of the fight now.
Seconds out, round 4.
4th round, Campillo just losing his gun shield. Now the action underway. And Scott Jenkins boxing very nicely, and at the moment just looking as though he's physically got too much for David Campillo. Solid body shots again from Jenkins. That's where you want to see him just give himself a bit more room.
Yeah, just a little bit, just leaning a bit too hard. I think he's trying to tire Campillo out. There you go, and again, Jenkins just standing up and getting caught with a left hook.
Which is okay against a light puncher.
Yeah, just switching off a little bit, that's all it is, but... Oh, that's good, that's quality, nice fast hands there, nice counter in there from Jenkins. Showing a good engine, isn't he, Jenkins? On the front foot all the time, working hard in every round.
Scott Jenkins comes from real boxing stock. His dad, Lee, was a decent amateur. And Scott says he remembers being taken to the gym when he was just 6 years old.
Just landed with a good right hand over the top there, Jenkins.
And now going to work again. Campillo managing to keep his shape. Referee telling Jenkins to watch use of the head when he gets in close.
Again, Jenkins showing good judgment at distance, just making Campillo miss.
Caught by a straight right-hand counter, though, by Campillo in that exchange. A solid body shot. Campillo clearly takes a shot.
Yeah, and to his credit, he tries to fire back, doesn't he, Campillo? And once Jenkins lands with 2 or 3 shots, and Campillo lets his hands go. But as you said, he doesn't carry any power, nothing to worry Jenkins as yet.
That's a lovely right hand.
Again, Jenkins working hard in this round, hasn't stopped coming forward.
His work rate's been impressive right the way through.
Yeah, he's shown a good engine, hasn't he, so far? It's better from Jenkins, just moving his head slightly when he's coming forward.
Now he goes to work. Caught Campillo with that right hand. And senses perhaps that the Spaniard is starting to tire.
I don't think Campillo's struggling with the power of Jenkins, but I think he's struggling with the work rate, with the pressure that Jenkins is putting on him again for another round.
Touch of gloves between the two. Jenkins again was the boss in that 4th round. And here's some of the action from round 4.
Well, that's the punch he's had all the success with, isn't it, Jenkins? That right hand over the top. He sort of whips it in, doesn't he? He doesn't really turn from the core with it, really, but he whips it over the top behind the guard. Lands every time with it, having good success.
Yeah, he's looking for a straight shot, right arm, left hook, everything. Yeah, keep your chin down. When he's got there, when you back him up, don't let him try to hold it. Yeah, push him up, pick the shots, don't swing with it. Listen. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good lad. Good lad. He's going to try.
Seconds out. Round 5.
Jenkins and his trainer quite happy with the way things are going so well. So far, boxing nicely and clearly in control. Campillo not looking as though he's got it in his armoury to really upset Jenkins now at this stage. If you were in his corner, would you be saying just everything's okay, just carry on doing what you're doing, more or less? There's no need to desperately go looking for a stoppage.
No, I would not. I'd be happy. You know, he's not really getting caught with too much. He's boxing well when he's relaxed. I just tell him to, dip his legs a bit more, be a little bit more relaxed, try and get more head movement if he can. But he's boxing well. When he lets his hands go, he's having all the success. And he's shown a great engine tonight.
Which, of course, will be part of the battle if and when he moves up to area championship level.
Yeah,
could be before the end of the year.
Well, you would think so, wouldn't you? I think the time would be right for Jenkins out to step up.
Scotty Cardle would be a decent fight.
Yeah, and as skillful as Scotty Cardle is, and he is really skillful, but the pressure and the work rate of Scott Jenkins is hard to deal with.
He's a physical sort of guy, isn't he? He's caught, though. He just a little bit vulnerable to those counters, and his head was rocked back slightly by that right hand. No great power from Campillo, perhaps just as well. Those are good shots. That right hand really felt that, the Spaniard.
Yeah, body shot took something out of Campillo there in that little exchange.
And he's looking for that target again. The hurt from those body shots stays.
This is where Jenkins needs to jump all over him now, because Campillo's hurt, winded, doing the right thing, skipping around, trying to get a rest.
Big body shots again, and Campillo, is he starting to sink here? Is the sheer cumulative effect of the aggression and the big body shots from Jenkins now starting to stack up? Good uppercut.
It's the left hook to the body that's done all the damage. He's tipped that right shoulder over, and I'll come back with the left hook to the ribs there, Jenkins.
Well, fair play to Campillo. He's still trying to fire back, but again you see him being bullied across the ring and the referee's having a close look. And he said enough is enough. And it's all over in this 5th round. Scott Jenkins, a sustained body assault. That was what was the difference, and that was what ultimately undid Campillo, who bravely stayed on his feet. He was still trying to fire back, but there's no way he was going to win that fight. And I think that's a merciful and correct stoppage.
Yeah, it is. It's not so much that in that round alone, it's the pressure that Jenkins put on him from round 1 all the way to the stoppage. Just constantly thinking Campillo chance to do anything, didn't get a chance to have a breather. And when he caught with that good left hook there at the beginning of the 5th round, as we see in here, there, the body shot's done it, and then the right hands over the top was enough for the referee to rightly step in and save Campillo, who was only going to get hurt. A good display from Jenkins. I thought he boxed well, controlled. There's a few little things you need to tinker with, but I think he's going on the right lines.
Did well physically. He's a handful, isn't he?
He's a little buzzsaw at 100 miles an hour. And got some good quality in his work as well. So good fitness, good movement, good technique, a little bit more head movement, and he's not far off being ready.
Campillo just a little bit slow to come out of his corner. A happy smile from Scott Jenkins because he's done the job. And here doing his job, Mike Goodall.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes and 29 seconds of round 5, in the interest of David Martin Campillo's own safety, the referee has stopped the contest, leaving the winner, Scott Jenkins!
13th win on the spin, and tonight he did a number on his man.
And ladies and gentlemen, your appreciations please for David Martin Campillo.